Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to explain in complete detail exactly when you should book your profits. Basically, most people normally decide their targets on a swing, right? But it doesn't always happen that you get your exact target. Sometimes, the price may reverse before reaching it. So, how do you actually book your profits? You have already taken a trade, right? We have already made videos on setups, strategies, and stop-loss placement. And in our other videos, we always explain where your stop-loss should be. But today, after your trade goes in profit and moves in your favor, how do you manage that trade? What should your behavior be? That is what we will explain in detail in this video. Now, let's move into the video. Alright guys, let us explain step by step the process you should follow after taking a trade that is moving in your favor. Number 1. You already have a stop-loss placed. Now, let's create a scenario. Suppose there was a fake breakdown and you entered here. Your stop-loss is set here. From this point, the trade starts moving in your favor. Now, what should your behavior be? These steps that we are about to explain must be followed continuously. Many times, you may end up exiting at break-even, but the experience you will gain, the way you will start to understand chart behavior, will later allow you to make your own adjustments. You will be able to say, okay, based on the behavior of this chart, I don't need to follow this step right now. But until you reach that stage, to protect your capital and to build a healthy trading psychology, these rules are necessary to follow. So, assuming you have taken a trade and it is now in profit, what happens first? The first milestone is 1-to-1. Always trade on the basis of risk to reward. Final targets are fine, but risk to reward always comes first. Suppose your 1-to-1 is achieved. After 1-to-1 hits, you must immediately trail your stop loss to entry. Many traders suggest cutting your stop loss in half, but trust us, if price comes back to break even or even halfway, it will almost always hit your stop loss anyway. So, instead of losing, exit at break even. This way, you will not lose money. If price reverses further down, you can always re-enter if you still have confidence in the trade. But the most important thing is, your capital will remain protected. At this stage of trading, maintaining your psychology is critical. If you keep taking losses by trailing wrongly or exiting in negative, then later, even if the trade moves in your direction, you won't be able to re-enter. This damages psychology. So, protect your psychology and follow this rule. Now, let's assume 1-to-1 has hit and you moved your stop loss to entry. Next comes 1-to-2. Suppose your 1-to-2 target is hit. Your original target may be higher, maybe near the next resistance. Now, what should you do at 1-2? The first thing is partial booking. You can follow any ratio you like, 80-20, 50-50, or even 70-30. For example, you can book 80% of your position and let 20% run, or you can book half and let the other half run. But remember, some partial booking at 1-to-2 is a must. Trust us, if you follow this, you will come back later and thank us in the comments. After partial booking, the remaining position must be managed only through trailing. Keep trailing your stop loss below every swing. If your trailing stop gets hit, no problem. If the market continues higher and still hits your trailing stop, again, no problem. At least you are exiting with small profit and not in loss. Remember, markets don't always touch your final target directly. At real resistance levels, many times price will reverse just before touching the last swing. So, do not rely only on final targets. Your profits should always be protected through trailing. So, at 1-to-1, trail your stop loss to break even. At 1-to-2, do partial booking and let the rest run with trailing stop. This way, even if price comes back and hits break even, you will not lose. And if the setup forms again, you can always re-enter. Worst case, you gain experience and chart knowledge. Best case, you book solid profits. Either way, you win. Experienced traders may be surprised and say, who trails stop loss to break even at just 1-to-1? But at this stage of learning, this step is absolutely necessary. This rule ensures you will never lose your money. You will either gain knowledge or take profits. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Until then, bye.